How long have you been doing content creation?
Personally, I started creating on my page in 2018. Should I tell you why I started creating on my page in 2018?
Why?
One boy dumped me. I got dumped on October 1st. I just took all my heartbreak to creating content.
Oh,
on
wow.
IG.
How did they give you?
I forgot him immediately.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember. Hi!
Welcome back to my YouTube channel, the best place for beauty lovers, content creators, and entrepreneurs. And today we have a guest.
Hey guys, I'm Ozi and I'm a beauty creator and beauty influencer.
Okay guys, so today we're just going to have like a chit chat, right? I have some questions for Ozioma. I love her content, right? I don't know if you have seen her before. I'm going to put her Instagram page on the screen so you guys can see. One thing I like Ozioma is she knows a lot about brands. Like when I say a lot, when I have questions, I just run Ozioma, see this is what this brand is saying, what should I do, and all of that. And another interesting thing is I don't know how she gets her international gigs. I don't know if she's gonna spill this year. Fingers crossed, I don't know if she's gonna spill, but I have questions that I want to ask her, and your content creation inclined, because I know that there are a lot of you that don't, you know, have a lot of questions, and some people are holding that information. I'm sorry. But anyways, I'm going to ask her some questions and she will answer. Hopefully. Anyways, I'm going to be doing her makeup, so I'll be doing her makeup. She has a particular style of makeup that she does, and she'll be doing my makeup. I think we should show them.
I'm a bit nervous though, because I'm going to be doing Sarah's makeup.
Me, I'm not nervous because I already know how to do graphic liners. Just that my skin work is not her skin work. But I think I can make it work. So show them the look you'll be creating. That's the look that she'll be creating, and show them my look.
Oh, let me show you. Where's the look?
Ooh, we didn't screenshot it. Oh, guys, okay.
Okay.
Hold on a minute.
So Sarah's gonna be doing this nice look.
Yeah. So
see how cute I look? She's gonna look this cute.
Okay, so but I'm not going to be doing it in that same color. I will be doing it in blue. So yeah, we'll just, you know, do our makeup. I'm going to be as fast as possible. Do our makeup, answer our questions, and make sure you enjoy this video and don't forget to subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe to her channel, okay?
Yes, please subscribe.
She works so hard for this, so
thank you. Okay guys, so we did our brows off camera because we didn't want to, you know, battle here. Yeah. She barely does her brows like this. I look at my brows. Can people see anything?
I can see something now. You have something. I mean, your brows look, you know, but see my brows, I struggled.
Anyways,
close to 30 minutes doing the brows.
Anyway, so our first question for today, right? It's not even a question, to be honest. I just want you to introduce yourself. Like, who is Ozioma outside Instagram? Like, outside content creation, who are you?
Okay, so my name is Ozioma, but my social media, it's more like my stage name. My stage name is Ozi, and I am Makeup Ozi on Instagram, Twitter. No, I'm not on Twitter, am I? No. I'm Makeup Ozi on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Yeah.
We're still talking about content creation. Who is Ozioma? An introvert, an extrovert, a girl who does this, a girl who does that.
Oh
yes, that's who is Ozioma.
Okay. So I'm Ozioma and I'm a beauty content creator.
We know that.
And beauty influencer. I'm more like a Gen Z kind of creator, because I mean I'm proudly Gen Z, as you can see. I do more of, like, you know, graphic liners, simple colorful looks that people can just wear if they want to feel all fun and, you know, cute. That's kind of content I do, but these days I'm more like going into like body care and skincare and all that, because I think there are other things that matters apart from just doing makeup, and I do have those interests, so I try to, you know, insert them one sometimes, I guess.
Well, you know, you still talked about content. We're talking about your life. This is how you know people that don't want to talk about who they are outside social media.
Well, anyways, okay. Outside of social media, I'm more of an introvert, so you mostly find me at home and ranting on stories, because most people know me for my rant on stories. I used to have a 9-to-5. Currently, I'm just like, you know, doing content full time, and I also manage influencers sometimes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. That agency, I think I followed the page. Yeah.
So I do manage influencers.
That's about it.
I don't know how to talk about myself. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm like those kind of people that you just sit down and then they'll be reading your biography. That's how I am.
Whatever. Anyway, so how long have you been doing content creation?
It's funny actually. I've been doing it since 2016. No, 2015. Wow. I used to handle this page where I used to post like makeup content, and it grew to like I had like 250,000 followers on that page.
What's the name? One of all these makeup melanin.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes. I used to post 33 times a week.
What?
And I was so invested in like makeup then. Like I used to read makeup news. I used to follow like I used to even like when people are doing all those annual general meetings for stocks and all these their shareholders. I used to join those ones for beauty brands.
Are you serious?
I was so invested in that. I was like, I want to know how much this brand will end this month or how much they end this year. I want to know. I was very invested in.
Why don't you have a makeup brand? Because it seems like that's where you would try it.
I don't think I want to have a makeup brand.
Why?
I rather buy makeup brands than have mine.
Come on,
I'll be like an investor basically.
Oh, nice. Are you serious? What's the name of the page?
I used to be called Makeup Metro City before, but now it's like makeup editorials. Because I want to change it.
You still manage it?
No, I'm not posted there. Like,
and you know that would have been another way to cash out.
My friend, my goodness, my manager told me about it, and I was just like, because I had like so much. I had my 9 to 5. I had to be posting online, and sometimes I had to also manage like some influencers and stuff like that. But oh my goodness, it was a lot of work, and I don't like stress. And I feel like when I have a lot of things going on, it's just so hard for me to do well on all those things. So just better for me to like concentrate on specific things and do well in them, basically.
So speaking about manager, right? When did you decide to get a management or get a manager? Anyone? What's your take on it?
How do I put it? Like I told you, I also manage influencers, but I still have my own manager, still under the same agency. But my manager really just helps me ensure that my contract is like, putting in certain terms that will favor me over the brand and ways I can also cash out. So sometimes the brand will reach out to you like, we want to pay this X amount for this video. And because you have a manager who knows a lot about content creation, who's also a content creator herself too as well, so she's able to like put in better terms for you. So like okay, this is my charge for this video, however you have to pay a certain percentage every month for usage rights and stuff like that.
You okay?
Like, and a lot of creators don't know that you have to charge for usage rights per month.
I really did not know.
So a lot of people cash out. So sometimes you're like, okay, this is the base rate, and then this is usage rights, and then this is whitelisting, all those things, all those funny terms.
Do you do them for just Nigerian, for only international brands or both?
It's mostly international. I don't really work with Nigerian brands like that. I don't know why you don't want to work with them. But I hardly work with Nigerian brands. And even if I work with Nigerian brands, I feel like Nigeria is at a place where they don't really understand all these terms. So it's very difficult for you to very difficult for you to justify why they should pay you certain amounts every year. So I'm like, I just say, okay, this is the charge I'm charging you for 1 year. After 1 year, you can't use that video again. And if you want to use that video, then we have to like revisit our contracts, basically.
Interesting. Okay, so you started in 2016.
I started in 2016, but like personally, I started creating on my page in 2018. Should I tell you why I started creating on my page in 2018? Why? One boy dumped me. I got dumped on October 1st. Okay. And now October 1st was the day I started taking content seriously. I just took all my heartbreak to creating content. On IG.
How did they give you?
I forgot him immediately.
Oh, wow.
Again.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
I'm so happy for
you
myself.
Channel the energy well. I'm so happy for you. You know, there are some people that when they are heartbroken, I included, I don't want to do anything. I just want to lie down on my bed.
No, I can't be like that.
Cry my soul away. But the minute I just like start working, it's over. Like, sorry, who are you? Do I know you? Have I met you before? Do you know me? I don't know you. So what would you say was a major problem that you encountered when you were starting?
What was it? Apart from like there's no light in Nigeria, I was really battling with like I used to use ring light then, and I think if you're starting, just try and look for a good window and do your contents with the sun.
Guys, will you believe us if we say why isn't just natural light?
Even till now, I don't even use
this is
natural
just
lighting.
natural light.
I mean, I don't use like
artificial
lighting because I can't really depend on NEPA. You can be doing something great and NEPA will just take light.
Yep.
And all your morale is just lost.
That's all. Like they can just, you know, mess with you. Me too, that was the major problem that I had. You know, natural light and all artificial light. I didn't get like a ring light until maybe 6 months into when I started content creation because I didn't have money. I was a student, and how do you convince your parent that they should spend how much on light? Are you mad? Nobody's gonna answer you, right? So I had to just, you know, start with what I had at the time, and then I think I was able to save up money, and then I got my ring light. So yeah, I think that was my own major problem. That's filming equipment. I know, and I don't know these days when somebody is like, oh, I want to be a content creator, but I cannot because I don't have ring light or because I don't have. I'm like, my dear, you're not ready. One is better.
I'm telling you, it's better than all these. I think when I was started, I didn't even have an iPhone. I was using one camera like that my dad used to use to take pictures of us anytime we travel. So like I would always use that camera. But I think I had a Samsung, but Samsung quality is.
But these days, some of the Samsung.
No. Samsung quality, no.
Please, come on, give them
you can't compare it to iPhone. Please. I don't know where they used to even get all these hype. I don't know where they get all the confidence to even be comparing their camera with
iPhone.
Why? So like, do you know how much my phone is?
Which one is it? The Z10? I mean, which one?
Is it one that is 1.2 million?
For what?
I've seen it. I've seen the camera. I said, is this what you bought 1.2 billion? And the person was still even arguing with me that the camera is the best. I was like, okay, maybe because you don't want to justify why you spent 1.2 million on a phone, on a Samsung phone, and still not have a good quality. And that same person is still borrowing my iPhone. I'm so annoyed.
Oh my god! Ooh, he did just say that. Okay, so you mentioned that you were working before, right? So I want you to answer this based on that time. What was consistency for you like? Did you struggle with it? How were you able to balance it? Because me right now, I am struggling. Like, I'm really struggling.
I would say one thing that really helped me then, my motto was to work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
And I think then I used to tell my friends, like I used to tell my friends that they used to create content and they'll do makeup and they'll clean. I'm like, if I should put on foundation on my face like this, best believe I'm doing like 4 looks that day within 2 hours.
Wow.
So I had to look for a way to,
do you think that it's because of the kind of looks that you do?
Yes. And I think I would say I was very intentional with it. I was like, at the end of the day, it's not about I think your content is in your hands. You're the one who has to plan what you want people to see and not what people really want to see. And I think that was one of the advice somebody gave me. It's like, it's not about what people want to see, it's what you want them to see.
Yeah.
So then I was just like, how do I manage my 9 to 5 with creating content online and stuff like that? Also ensuring that I'm also using the sunlight. They're using NEPA. Hey God,
you're in trouble.
You could just be discouraged. And even Jen says sometimes the noise is a bit one kind. So what I used to do then was that I planned it. I was like, okay, there are days where I don't have a lot of meetings or deliverables, and those are the days I would film. So I would just create like maybe 3 to 4 contents that day. I'll do like 3 eye looks, or sometimes I'll do like 2 eye looks. I'll do a full face tutorial and then do skincare. And sometimes I won't even do skincare at all. I'll just do a full face tutorial, then lip tutorial, and then eyes. And I think then I realized that, oh, my eye tutorials, like my eyeshadow tutorials were doing well.
Working better.
Yeah,
so
a lot of people
clean
were
the
saving
eyes.
it. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll just do my makeup, my base, do 1 eye look, and then clean it off when I'm done. I also take pictures with it though.
So how would you take pictures? You face only one side? There's nothing on the other?
No, I do both eyes.
Okay. I thought you mean
I used to wear this tube dress, so there was no need for me to even change my clothes or look for what to wear. I always know that, okay, I'm changing my earrings or my jewelries, or my hair. I always had one hair. I beg, nobody had strength to be changing hair. I had one hair like that I can just easily put on and then clean off. I mean, put on and then remove easily, basically. But you like stress. I hate stress in this life.
Me now is when I have that burst of creativity, I just create. Then I know that I'm facing my 9-to-5 life. Sometimes I actually attempted okay, go to work, come back, sit down and record. I realized that the content was rubbish. When
You'd be so tired.
My eyes would be red. I'll be yawning all through. I'm just like, nope, Sarah, this is not the life for you. So mostly what I do is I just maybe take an excuse one day, and then that day I would create a lot of content. When I say a lot, so that it can take me through the week or maybe to the next week. I know that's how I balance mine.
But I think some people don't really have it that easy. So some people that have to go to work all the time.
Right under eyes, remember.
Is it to add more?
Yes, please.
My goodness. Wait, seems your own. Oh, you look like me. She doesn't look like me. Oh my goodness.
So this is
this not bright
basic,
enough?
Minimalist.
Is this not bright enough?
You know when you blend it, you now spread it. So
I feel like this.
Continue. I believe in you, girl. You're gonna look like
this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a lot, though.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I'm looking afraid of makeup. I feel like if I add too much on my face, I might break out. Or my face will just fall. Is this okay? Is there any other way you also?
No.
I didn't bring stick contour. I think you use cream contour. Do you cream contour?
But you can use powder contour and lots of blush, please.
This was a bad idea. This was a very bad idea.
Okay, so I think I would just focus on my eyeliner now, because what I know is your look is usually skin finish, dewy.
Oh my goodness! Emphasis on
dewy. So not much powder. I might just set this in place. Yeah. Okay, so let's say in your history of working with brands, what's the most embarrassing time or embarrassing experience that you have had? I need to set this purpose.
Working with brands.
Yeah.
I don't think I can recall anyone. No.
Embarrassing time.
Embarrassing. I can see my worst.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that. What's your worst brand experience?
I worked with one brand that broke my face out, and that was terrible.
What brand? Is it a Nigerian brand? You don't understand.
Like, I don't see it.
Really? But I liked them. I thought their product was amazing. The foundation and powder broke me out. Oh my god.
Wait, I hope this thing cannot pick it up.
No, I'm gonna scrap. Are you serious? Oh wow. You know, one time I was hustling to be on their PR list.
I mean, it didn't break some people out though, but it broke me out. And then then I realized that scented products don't work on my skin. Like scented makeup especially do not work on my skin.
Ouch.
My goodness. And I was on their payroll for 3 months. I remember telling my dad that,
so how will you?
I don't want to work with this brand again because the brand is breaking my. He was like, will you shut up? I was like,
your dad knows the drill.
Collect the money, my dear. And I knew I just had to stop using that certain product. So I was just focusing on other products instead of, because I'm like, if something is breaking me out, why should I still be promoting it? That's wickedness. And then now go and break somebody's face out.
But the thing is, it might just be the particular formula. Where's your phone so that I can look at the eyeshadow look? It might just be the particular formula that didn't work well for your skin. You know, maybe you have sensitive skin and all of that, and it might not be the same. And for me, because of the reviews I was seeing online on that particular brand, I was like, oh, I like this.
No, I think every other thing was better. I won't lie to you. I feel like all Nigerian brands are the same.
No wonder you barely buy.
Because I'm like, exactly. Like what I'm buying from brand A is like 80% similar to brand B.
Do you think they use the same producer or vendor?
I feel like some of them are trash.
Yeah,
but
a lot of them brands are really trying.
A lot of them. And then we have the brand that you call the trade fair brands, which those ones are saying the same things. Except that maybe some of them have like better suppliers than the other ones. Regardless, the same thing, I beg.
You just have a theme for Nigerian brands. Please, I'm repping my Nigerian brands because I actually think they are doing well.
No, I think they are doing well. Though. No, I really feel like they're doing really well. I've been trying some Nigerian, and I don't always get the opportunity to try a lot of brands because, I mean, I want to really support them. Don't get me wrong, but like it's just I don't justify why I should still go and buy more makeup when I have a lot.
Yeah,
and
I still have a lot,
and I'm still selling them. And I'm like, does it even make sense? Because my mom like does it like, yes, you want to support them, but like you can support them in a different way. Like you can maybe do free promo for them, but I don't see why you should go and start buying more makeup when you have a lot of makeup already. And
so are you saying that Black Friday you didn't buy makeup?
Did I? No, I just bought. Did I buy makeup? I bought some makeup.
You said Black Friday you bought her.
I did. I got a couple of things that I liked, so I just got like extra. So things like Morphe setting spray. I bought more setting sprays because like I like the setting spray. Then I this milk concealer that Milk sent me last year. It was in my shade, and I really liked it, so I bought. I like
the consistency of it, the formula. Oh, well, what shade? A shade like that.
It was very. I think it's even lighter than used.
Are you serious?
But I still used to use it.
What keeps you going? Unlock your phone, please.
As long as I'm not stressed, don't worry. Things are going on. But what keeps me going?
Yeah, that's like in terms of content, despite how brands are annoying or you have some kind of deals that just make you feel like, come on, this is disrespect on all grounds. What keeps you
I just think it's
going?
The love for the act that I'm doing, basically.
Yeah.
I just like makeup. And I like to just do... I just like doing... Because then I used to do colorful makeup. I used to see it as art, basically. And I used to really appreciate the work that people used to do on their face. And that really, really encouraged me to like do mine. Like it's not the love for the art I'm doing on IG, basically.
So if I ask you, who are the main people that motivate you on the streets of maybe Instagram, TikTok, YouTube? Who are the people that you really like, you enjoy watching, or you feel like a part of you just resonates with them so well? Or if you want to be a bigger creative, you would like to be like them?
I think there's someone they call there's a girl they call May Tammy. No, there's someone called May Tammy on IG and TikTok. She's like a YouTube. This cancel the spot.
No problem.
I don't know if you guys know her, but her name is May Tammy, and she's a UK creator. She's South Asian, I guess. But I really love her work, and I love the fact that she's very outspoken and she doesn't send anybody's father. Yeah, I like people like that. I like people who are violent. But she's
that can rant on their stories.
No stories, that she does rant on her like page.
Really?
She's very, very outspoken, and like she's never afraid to call anybody out. It was so hard. I think she was the one who like gave me my ginger to be like, if I see rubbish, I call it out. Basically,
it's just her.
Her and Wendy.
Oh yeah.
She's also UK.
When okay,
I think the two Wendy's.
I thought
one
it
in
was
UK and then the one in Babe Next Door too.
Okay.
She's really good.
I like
what else again? Fatima
Muxi.
Fatima Musa. You know Fatima? She's in Abuja. Okay. She's Nigerian. You don't know? Fatima
I'm
Musa.
not sure.
Mustafa.
Let me see. Mustafa. Oh, Fatima, part of your. Oh, you really like her. Oh, yeah, I know her.
Man, no, I like her. I like the way she works. I like. Yeah, she's really good, and she's very, very intelligent. Like when it comes to content creation, she knows like everything, including the way you make money, everything. She's just very intelligent.
Oh, you guys have had a conversation. I always see her as an introvert. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. And she does your kind of, sultry, dewy makeup.
But she's like a different kind of, creator. I love her quality. What else again do I like? Cut Creaser. I think Cut Creaser was the reason why I started going into graphic designer.
Okay. So, one question for you. How do you know the brands that you work with, the ones you don't work with? Do you work with all the brands that reach out to you? What's that like for you?
I think for me, basically, if I really want to work with a brand, the first thing I think of is my audience.
Yeah.
And I also like to ask myself, can I sell this brand well? Because there's some people, they'll just just accept any brand because they want to accept any brand. By the end of the day, like, I feel like whoever you're working with adds to your portfolio. So if you're very selective, or if you're working with good brands, you definitely continue to work with good brands. But if you feel like you can just work with any brand, then any brand will also want to work with you. Basically. So
do you have like a criteria, like you say, oh, there's any brand that sells so and so stuff, I don't want to work with them. Any brand that looks like this, I don't want to work with them. What's that like?
For me right now, and I'm not lifestyle. I think if you're lifestyle, you can really accept anything you want, right? Including beauty, fashion. Well, right now, I only do beauty. Except if I want to expand and go into lifestyle, and I'm like, okay, I can start accepting food, like deals. I can start accepting food deals, or lingerie deals, or fashion deals. Right now, I'm just doing beauty, skincare, body care, hair, and probably jewelries. Because I think jewelry is also part of beauty.
Yeah.
Those are the only things I do. Like,
you see yourself expanding?
Nope, I don't. Because I mean, I'm still into my corporate life, and I do have like my I sort of beauty.
Graphic liner. Sorry.
It's not that bad. Yeah. It doesn't have to be perfect. I still like my normal 9-to-5 kind of life, and I also, I mean, I'm a very career driven person. In case you guys don't know, I'm very career driven.
I think that's one thing that I don't know what happened, but I think I stumbled on your LinkedIn profile.
What?
I did, and I'm like, okay, I didn't see this part of you on Instagram. Okay. And then it was now motivated, because sometimes I was like, is it that everybody on Instagram is just doing Instagram? I'm a full-time creator, and or where are the girls that are balancing both? I didn't want it to be one or the other, because I want to like balance content creation and 9-to-5 life. So I'm like, where are the girls that are doing this? I didn't know that she was part of them, because online we just see makeup, beauty content and all. And when I saw her LinkedIn profile, I was like, oh, okay,
this is start checking my LinkedIn profile.
This is interesting. So I think that's one thing that really drew me to you, because you see that the first thing I asked you was, how is your job? Because I thought you were still working, because I knew that you were working, even though you wasn't out there like that. I just had an idea that, oh, this person doesn't just do content, they also make money from 9-to-5.
And I'll just say something like, it's not like I'm discouraging people from like content creation or pursuing like a full-time content creation job, but I feel like content creation has its beginning and its end. Unlike your normal 9-to-5, where you're like, okay, I don't want to do 9-to-5 anymore, or you're like, oh, you're retiring. When it comes to content, you would still fade before your retirement time, and that's how it is. Like, people who used to trend now might not trend in the next 3 years, and people who used to trend like those days are not trending anymore. Like, I used to remember, I used to follow people that, oh my god, I was so obsessed with them, but now like I don't even see their content anymore. And that's because like more people are coming out these days, and more people are bringing out like, you know, more interesting content. You
just fade out naturally.
You just fade out, exactly, and it's nobody's fault. It just happens. Like, people's interest changes, and sometimes you might not even be able to like catch up or meet up.
And you know, the sad thing is, not even everybody that gets to blow before they fade out. Sometimes you just fade out even before you blow. That's the most annoying part of it. So content creation is like a backup plan. But if you're able to make it, like make it. Even
if I make it, it's not my full-time job. I'm sorry, no.
Really?
No.
I think content creation, I can get to a point I'm like, nah, girl, bye.
See, I think personally, it's not. I don't think there's anything wrong in you having multiple streams of income. If you know you are more popular online, I mean, it's still good for you. It can help in your 9-to-5, right? But I feel like if you're more popular online, and you're earning more money from, you know, your content creation, and you're earning money from 9-to-5, it's still good, especially for people who don't really have people supporting them and supporting themselves, right? But in this life, I will never advise anybody to quit their job. I mean, you can quit your job if it's really giving you, like, if you're earning like millions, you can say, okay, this is what I want to do. But at the same time, like, you also need to have like a backup plan in that content creation, because the day you will fade out.
Yeah, that's why they always say, okay, diversify, have a product, set up something that has a system that can still give you money, so that when you eventually fade off, you can like you know, still bring money for you. I think that's the goal. Just that sometimes these creatives just want to, you know, make videos and all of that, and then when they eventually fade out, sometimes
that's when they not start getting like, you know.
I
and I think
done this,
some people, like people I would like to give example of, people like Jackie Anna, like if you notice these days, I don't want to say she's fading out, but like she's slowly fading out. Like a lot of people really don't follow her like that.
You think?
In terms of makeup.
Okay, in terms of makeup.
In terms of, like,
yes.
then she was like the go-to person when it comes to like, you know, beauty. But like now she's more of like lifestyle, and she's into her, you know, brand. And if you notice, she might not be earning so much from the way she's earning beauty then, but she has a business. I
don't know why I still feel like she's making a lot, even though like I feel like she's making a lot in place.
Like I said, beauty.
Okay, beauty.
And she has set systems
in place.
Continue to survive, even if people don't still go to her for like then Jackie and I used to be like, when it comes to beauty, like tutorials, you know, like, oh, what's the best concealer to use for dark skin, she was that person. But now I think on the other, like YouTube TikTokers that just give random
random updates and stuff.
Exactly. But she actually did her, she's still trying, Shao.
Yeah, she is. Which one? She's still trying. She's
doing great. She's an auntie. She's everybody's auntie.
Everybody's
national auntie.
Exactly. Okay, so beginning of the new year, I know that there are a lot of people that are like, oh, this year my goal, I want to be on YouTube, I want to be a content creator, I want to post consistently. What advice will you give one person that is in that shoe? Someone that wants to, you know, create content this year, wants to, you know, be serious with your life. Oh, I don't know, sorry, I mean you're serious with your life outside content creation, but in terms of content you want to like be more consistent, you want to take it to the next level. What advice would you give someone like that?
I would say work smarter and not harder. Bulk create, they call it bulk creating. So if you know you're going to create today, ensure that you create content that will be enough for you for 2 weeks. So right now, where I am right now is, if I'm creating any content, that content is going to be enough for like okay, let's say 2 weeks max, but I don't think it will be enough for me 3 weeks max. But I always create content that will be enough for me for like 2 weeks. Because the time I created content, that was last month, I did a bulk creation, and that content was enough for the whole month. I didn't really post every day like that. I wasn't very consistent, but like every week I was posting.
That's another thing I want to ask. What's consistency for you?
Having your formula and sticking to it. So it could be that you always show your face on stories every day, but you post like 2 times a week on your feed. And then also being consistent so as well is trying to like engage with other people's content, right? Because at least people know that you're still online and you're kind of consistent.
I feel like it depends on you. What do you define consistency as, and then just stick to it. Like just make sure that you're saying, okay, this is what consistency means to me, and I'm going to stick with it. Like I'm going to be disciplined enough to like follow it and all of that. I think that's just it, because we can't say there's one shoe that fits everybody. Everybody has different schedules, different things that they're doing. Some people are students, some people are working, some people are mothers. You can't now say, okay, consistency is this, bam, everybody, no matter what it is. Nah, that doesn't work. So just define consistency for yourself and make sure that you stick to it.
Create your formula and stick to it, basically.
Yes, that's. Have you always wanted to do content creation?
Have I always wanted
to do content creation?
Not really. Like I told you, I did as a coping mechanism, basically. To break up with me. And that was the only way to like, and I see, I started doing makeup since when I was 16. My dad enrolled me to a makeup school. I've always been interested in makeup since when I was 12. And then I remember that I used to watch all these, there's one they call Style Network on DSTV. I used to watch Style Network every time. Yes, I used to watch Style Network every time. We even had Jessilicious, where there was like this reality show where they used to do, they had a makeup artist. It was a salon basically, I think it was a reality show on a salon, and they had like makeup artists and hairstylists. And I used to follow one girl called Gigi. She used to do smoky eyes then. I remember then I used to do my mommy's makeup to practice. And so like after like secondary school, my dad was like, okay, before you go to university, just go and learn makeup. You know,
that was the same thing that happened to me. I think on my graduation, like SS3, and then my mom gave me like set of brushes. Those were like 30. And then I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? And then I think I went to visit one of my aunts, then she gave me one Victoria's Secret palette that they gave it to her on her birthday, and she's not using it. I said, mommy, I don't know what these brushes are for, because I had no idea, right? So I'm like, I want to go to makeup school. I had to convince them that makeup school is not for waste.
Well,
honestly,
that makeup school was very, very good, because I don't think I would have gotten like where I am now without that school. Because it just helps me, like, at least it helped with my foundation. The problem a lot of people make is that after makeup school they don't try to like
I think that happened to me at some point.
Go to makeup school, learn the basics, and then from there then
build on it,
you know, get better on your own, and then learn techniques. So if a new technique comes out, try and practice it on your own, so it doesn't look like you're outdated basically.
So guys, we're done with our makeup. She did my makeup look and I did hers. Please help me tell her that she looks amazing in this. I don't know why I look very uncomfortable because I feel like this is a lot. Excuse me, are you seeing what my eyes?
This is not a lot. This is cute. This is me being matured, but this is you being cute.
Whatever. Anyways, thank you for watching our video to this point. If you have any other questions, please drop it in the comments. I'll also be doing this video with other creatives, so make sure you drop your questions, because you don't know who I'll be filming with next. Thank you once again for watching this video till the end. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends. And this is Makeup Ozzy. Follow her on Instagram, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye guys.